They arrive in small numbers because getting out of Qusayr isn't easy. It took this family days to reach Eastern Lebanon. But despite the dangers of the journey, the United Nations says more than 3,000 people from Qusayr are already registered here. They've escaped a city that's at war and under siege.
The
last 2 weeks we've had no water and no electricity. People are living underground because the regime is using all kinds of weapons. The situation is desperate.
We've been on the road for a week. You need to drive at night because of regime snipers and ambushes. The rebels monitor the roads for us. Some 600 people need medical help, or else they'll die.
Some of those who were critically injured have arrived in Lebanon. But we were here for hours, and we didn't see one casualty come through these smuggling routes.
It's very hard for the injured to leave Qusayr. Once they find a way out, they need to get to Damascus highway and then to Kara before coming here. It could take 4 hours or 5 hours, or even 2 days, depending on the situation on the ground, really.
For now, this route is an unofficial humanitarian corridor, but even these roads are not safe. They have been used by the rebels as a supply line for their forces in Qusayr and the province of Homs as a whole, and so they're sometimes shelled by government forces. This Lebanese border area has long been a rear base for the Syrian opposition. It used to take approximately 2 hours to reach the center of Qusayr from here. That was when Qusayr was under the control of rebel fighters. The Syrian government, backed by its allies in Lebanon, the Shia movement Hezbollah, have launched a major offensive to retake Qusayr. Activists have filmed makeshift hospitals, which they say have been set up in homes. Doctors say many of the injured are dying simply because they don't have the supplies to treat them. Government forces have put a cordon around the area, blocking routes into the city's center, where the rebels are holding ground.
Qusayr is under siege. The Liwa Tawhid Brigade managed to enter the city after fighting with regime forces. But these reinforcements are not enough. We still lack men and weapons, even though the morale of the fighters is high.
This is a fight neither side wants to lose. Qusayr is strategic. Supply lines critical for both sides cross its territory. So the outcome could change the balance of power in that corner of Syria, but it won't end the war, no matter who wins the battle. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Eastern Lebanon.